Hey, welcome to the well of possibilities where you can dip into your soul. And today I'm going to talk to you, with you, about something almost kind of weird. It's actually how to fall in love with yourself. Well, we're so often, and you may be one of these that just you think like and look for love from others for you. But it is so important to first really love yourself so that you understand that you are really worthy of love and that you can also share from a very loving place. So, however you twist and turn it, it is important to love yourself and maybe even really fall in love with yourself. So, yeah, what is it about, right? Why would I uh, talk about such a topic? Well, um, I've seen many people in my whole life, for sure you did too, and you also know that, yeah, to be accepted, to be respected, to be joyful, actually, in the surroundings of others, you really look to how others deal with you, treat you, all that kind of things. So a lot of your destiny with it, you actually place in the hands of others and um, and how they treat you. In yourself, deep in yourself, you know how humans and persons should treat each other. Unfortunately, it's very often not happening in this ideal way, but it is important that you practice it with yourself, that you accept yourself, that you respect yourself, that you have fun and joy with yourself. So it is about recognizing an inherent worth that nurtures a positive relationship because it's something that you can have first with yourself and then also with others. And it will avoid a lot of pain, a lot of harm in relationships outside of you when you know what it means for yourself, because it will ease actually also these boundaries that respect your personal space. So let's just quickly take you through 5 steps that I use to fall in love with myself. Yeah, it sounds really weird, right? I find it strange to say, but you can see from my eyes, from my face, that I have fun with myself. And what's the most important thing? First, it is actually self-awareness, to be aware of why you are actually kind of a nice person, right? What are your strengths? What are your values? What are your passions? What do you love? So, and sometimes you're not even aware of it. You just go through life, yeah, because you have to grind and work hard, or maybe you have to do all kind of things, or you just go with the flow and do whatever is coming on your path. But um, hold on, step back a little bit, say like, hey, what are actually my strengths? Maybe you did these kind of things already in high school or for assessments at work, but spend time reflecting and then keep a journal on what really makes you smile. If I would observe you, um, when would I see you smiling when you're alone? At what moment could that be? So, and then write down some thoughts, like what do you actually like? What kind of quotes do spark your energy or make you sad? Or, so start cutting and pasting things, maybe in a real journal. You can also do this digitally, but to keep a journal, start recording some of your thoughts and your feelings and try to see if you can kind of pull out some insights about yourself from this. So, it is so foundational for self-love that I really want to encourage you to do this as a very important first step. So these trainings, I would like to keep them short, kind of maximum 10 minutes. I'm already in 6 minutes. So who am I? My name is Margaret Sapp. I'm the founder of a global education platform all about doing life happier. And of course, the doing is also very much in the being, because if you can build within you this solid stream or a fountain almost of love and joy and resilience, there can come a lot your way and you'll be able to navigate this just yeah in yeah, I would say Zen way, but no, I'm not a woo kind of type, but in a responsible way, in a generous way, also in an impactful way. So that's what I like to support you with. That's why I do these trainings for free. And yeah, a very important other thing is actually self-compassion in the journey of starting to love yourself more, falling in love with yourself. Be self-compassionate because you can be so hard on yourself. Maybe you have this nagging voice. I mean, I'm also an art teacher, and I'm actually also working with adults within the arts, and so many have a negative voice. But I can't do this. I'm not creative. I don't dare. All these things, and that is not wrong. It is just something to work on. And if you can treat yourself with more kindness and understanding, maybe even from where these voices are coming from, um, yeah, you will open up a space for yourself. Sometimes it helps to treat yourself in a way you would do with a friend that is in help. You know, sometimes we can be so caring and so supportive to others, yet we stay hard on ourselves. So for example, if you make a mistake, remind yourself just that it's okay to be imperfect. You're human. It's totally fine. I mean, maybe when you were younger, people got angry, all these kind of things, but you're an adult now. So um, practice basically patience with yourself and your mistakes. Be kind. If you're late accidentally, I mean, you don't need to beat yourself up. You don't come on purpose too late, right? It's important to be on time, and leaders are actually early. So, but still, if something's happening coming up, don't beat yourself up unnecessarily. So, why is it important? Self-compassion, because it's kind of giving you this loving attitude towards yourself that you then also can expect and kind of set as a standard for others on how you want to be treated, because apparently that's what you need to be good, to feel good. So, which leads immediately into the third step, basically the healthy boundaries. You have to practice these with yourself. You have high standards for others, have high standards for self, and identify the areas where you can really improve this. Where can you set stronger boundaries, not to push people away? I mean, I have other trainings on this topic. It's boundaries are not to push others away or push them out or like, you know, not in my life. No, it is about communicating effectively what is important to you, how things affect you, and where you um, require peace and or joy or space or understanding. So it is all to protect your well-being. You can be of way more value to others if you know your personal boundaries, your healthy boundaries, and learn how to communicate this. So, and then, yeah, we're all living a hectic life. I'm sure you do too. Um, if you don't, maybe something happens, and that's why you are listening to these kind of trainings to pick yourself up again. That's all good. Self-care is something you get to engage in, and it's the same with talking kindly to yourself. Also, self-care is something we do sometimes only for external looks, but it's so important to take care of the inside, to nurture your body, to sometimes buy the strawberries, even though you don't have the money for it, but to treat yourself with quality food that is good, that is nourishing, that is beautiful, has a nice color, you know. Please your mind and your spirit and your body with great food, regular exercise, a lot of water, hobbies that you maybe forgot that you had in the past, but you can still pick up again. I mean, I'm using with a lot of I'm using a lot of pen and paper, creating a lot of workshop for people to really, and maybe you're one of them, to really pick up your creative talents. Often they're hidden or they're so unexplored or not used ever, or maybe they were used when you were a teen. So it's a source of energy that you can use. So it's part, as I see it, as self-care to pick up hobbies, and yeah, run with it because they give you a lot of energy. And yeah, and then affirming your worth at a certain moment, you know, especially if you're even in a certain belief system of a God or Allah or greater spirit taking care of you, you know that you are loved. You know Probably you're loved by your parents or siblings, and even though they're in a lot of families, they're running a lot of issues and stuff, you know that you are worthy of love. And if you're not, then get into therapy or that kind of thing. But deep down, most people know that they are worthy of love, and so are you. So sometimes it's just wise to hone in on that a little bit more by using positive affirmations that reinforce this sense of self-worth. I am worthy of respect. You are worthy of respect and of love. And when you start to repeat these daily affirmations, and it sometimes all sounds so ridiculous, right? Like, yeah, I'm going to repeat the whole day. I am worthy of respect. No, yeah, no, we don't do that kind of thing. But actually, you should, or at least a few minutes, or practice it in a mirror, or write it down on a piece of paper. I mean, it is needed. You've been through a lot, you've been treated and disrespected for sure in your life. And sometimes it's just good to use affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind to build this foundation of self-love so that you set yourself up for a better day tomorrow. And that's the power of the people that's in your hands. So yeah, foundation of self-love. My opinion is that actually maybe the greatest gift to humanity that you can give is if you make self-love a priority. So I hope this was helpful. I see you next week. I just now got the idea. Next week I will dive a little bit deeper into positive affirmations all around self-esteem. Self-esteem is related to the external world, and I think it's important to share that as well. So hope to see you next week. Practice this week. Start falling in love with yourself. Take yourself on a date. Make it nice, make it fun, and don't take yourself too serious, but this is very serious yet fun work to do. Have a great week. Bye.